Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, there's new fuel being added to the iPhone versus Android fire, why Doordash is now facing a class action lawsuit, and which customers say they're treated differently, all because of the phone they have.
Plus, Grays Craze in Bellevue is here to tell us all about their new charcuterie business. We are learning how to take our at-home boards to the next level.
Then we're making exclusive Pride cocktails with the Fairmont Olympic Hotel. See how they're giving back to the Bailey Boucher House throughout June.
And it's National Burger Month. Red Robin is cooking up some of their signature burgers, including their bonsai burger. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today.
Hey friends, happy Wednesday, and thank you so much for being here. I'm Carly Henderson, back with my girl.
Yes, I'm Mireya Garcia. It feels so good to be back. You know, I feel like I missed so much, even though I was gone 2 days and I was literally here. I was just hosting a different show.
Doing other things.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you were a
oh
busy
my
girl.
gosh. But I'm so happy to be back because it's so fun to hang out with you.
I know. Welcome back. We're going to eat really well today. We're going to do it all, so I'm glad you're back. The Mariners star player Julio Rodriguez has created his own cereal, and we've got it right here. It is called Julio's. So take a look. Julio says that he wanted to create a cereal featuring two things that he loves: anime and Seattle. Now, the cereal is being sold exclusively at Fred Meyer and online, and every box sold will help support underserved youth here in Seattle and the Dominican Republic. How cool is that?
I just love this. I think it's so wonderful to be able to help the community in this way.
Yeah.
And honors things that he is a fan of, which I love. I feel like he must like, is it Yu-Gi-Oh with the little headband?
Oh,
that
maybe.
He has it too.
Look at those eyes.
I know.
Hello.
Very nice. Very nice.
I asked, so it looks like it's an open box, and I asked if I could try some. Apparently it's somebody's personal box here, so I don't want to dig into their cereal. And I'll tell you, it's not cheap. It's $25 for 2 boxes. So definitely more of a collector's item. I'm not going to break into it, but I'm sure it's delightful.
Very yummy, and you help the community. And you know, Julio's also teaming up with Alaska Airlines. Anytime Julio hits a home run at T-Mobile Park, Alaska Airlines will be giving 44 fans round-trip tickets to anywhere Alaska flies.
Get the furthest away international flight you can.
So, you know, wherever his home run lands, 44 fans in that section are going to get this win.
That's
Love to see it.
incredible. I love that. One more thing I'll say about the cereal, though, before we move on.
Let's talk about the cereal.
I really wish that they would sell this at T-Mobile Park. Can you imagine? I feel like it could be like a good luck thing. If you could get a bowl of his cereal and eat it while he's playing, you know?
Mariners, hello.
It could be the new, like, hat shoe thing.
Very fun. Hat shoe. I love it. Okay, so, hey, the Brady Bunch house on the market again. But this time, you'll have to be able to basically live in the 70s show. According to The Hollywood Reporter, it is being listed for $5.5 billion after Warner Brothers bought it and renovated it in 2018. That's kind of wild. Okay, so this is video of the house from before the renovations were made, and HGTV put almost $2 million into the home to add that second floor and to recreate the show's living room, kitchen, bedrooms. So, you know, making it look like the house. Good news, if you are not financially ready to buy this particular house, HGTV will be selling most of the items from the show, including, of course, that iconic floral living room couch.
Oh,
interesting.
That's so cool. I like that you can buy the replica items. You know, I hope somebody who loves the Brady Bunch and also has millions of dollars has the chance to get it.
You know what? I hope if you are out there with millions of dollars, good for you. Good. That's all I'll say about that.
Good for you. Paul Simon, one half of the iconic duo Simon and Garfunkel, says that he is losing his hearing. So in a recent interview, the 81-year-old said that he's lost more than half of the hearing in his left ear and now questions if he's ever going to be able to perform live again. So he's had a tough couple of years after fighting a serious COVID infection. However, it has not stopped him from writing a new album. It's called 7 Psalms, and it dropped last week. So, man, this is scary. And I was reading about it too, and like nobody knows why it happened, because I'm sure if he knew the cause, he would do anything he could to stop it and reverse it and try to get his hearing back. But it's just this sort of like mysterious thing that happened to him so far. It's so unfortunate.
It is, but you know, I think that it's lovely that he was able to have this wonderful career. And I think the thing that we have seen with so many creatives that are dealing with a lot of these health scares is that they are creative types, right? They find new ways to continue their passions. And I hope that that is the case for him as well. And so we're still able to enjoy his talent, and he's able to get that outlet.
Yeah.
All right, Airbnb looking to crack down on people who are renting houses to throw parties this summer. Okay, so we've actually seen even in Seattle and the Seattle area some problems with people doing this, and it ends violently. So Airbnb is actually blocking certain 1- and 2-night reservations over Memorial Day weekend and the 4th of July. And they do this by identifying certain groups of people who might be more likely to throw a party or trash a house. Now, they didn't say what factors they used to figure that out. Last year, Airbnb did the same thing and stopped more than 300 people from booking entire home listings over Memorial Day weekend. Interesting.
Do you think we'd get flagged for being likely to throw a party if we rented an Airbnb?
It depends. Maybe. we do look like the party type, I think.
Okay, I'll take it. We have a good time here. This is unfortunate for people who want to rent out their homes, though. So I hope that they're able to rent them to other people. I'm not quite sure what these identifying factors are, but I'm very curious to hear. Maybe people who have done it in the past.
I think so.
Or something like that. Maybe you have like a mark against you on Airbnb.
I would think that that would be the most legal way to go about that, because I got some questions, you know, about
we don't want
how
to be
they decide.
profiling anybody here.
Absolutely.
But, you know, hopefully we don't get barred from this as well. Doordash is facing a class action lawsuit that claims iPhone customers are treated differently than Android customers. So this lawsuit claims that DoorDash charges an expanded range fee to iPhone customers, but not Android customers. It goes on to say that the extra charges are because people with iPhones make more money in general than people with Androids. Excuse me? The suit claims that the theory was tested by the same order sent to the same house by an iPhone and an Android phone. Interesting. That's super sketchy if that's true.
Right, that's where I'm at. It sounds ridiculous, like it cannot possibly be true, but if they tested it, I mean, I want to see this sussed out in court for sure.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if like other companies do this too, and when also I just don't really think necessarily if you have an Android you make less money than someone with an iPhone.
No.
You know, I feel like maybe you like the camera quality better on that, or some people just don't want to support Apple in general, so I don't know. I'll be curious to see the outcome of this lawsuit.
Absolutely. Hey, last week we told you about how Taco Bell is fighting for the right to use Taco Tuesday. You know, they want that trademark to be released. And now even LeBron James is getting in on this, and he's joining their cause.
Want to know what's absurd? Taco Tuesday is trademarked. Fortunately, someone is doing something about it.
I love it. Okay, so in an additional statement, LeBron saying that, you know, Taco Tuesday is a tradition everyone should be able to celebrate. Taco Tuesday, of course, has been registered as a trademark for the rival Taco John's for 34 years, but Taco Bell pushing to change that. And I mean, I feel like we kind of, no hate on Taco John's, but fell in that camp as well. Like, everyone says Taco Tuesday. How dare you trademark it?
Yeah, well, so this is interesting because, you know, LeBron James posts a lot on his social media about Taco Tuesday. He's always like showing his family eating it and stuff like that. He actually tried to trademark it himself years ago, got denied. So now he's joining the rest of us, trying to make sure it's nobody can own this trademark.
I love it.
New research out of Indiana University says the secret to a longer, happier relationship maybe to consolidate your money. The study followed more than 200 engaged or newlywed couples for 2 years. The couples who opened a joint bank account and shared finances fought less about money and said that they had a higher quality relationship. Researchers say that this shows merging finances leads to a better understanding about money. I don't think I agree with this. I do not agree with this. You always hear that one of the most fought about things in a relationship is money. I just do not, I'm not on board with this. I'm a big fan of like women at least having some kind of their own checking or savings account. You gotta have your own money. I think it makes sense if you have like a home or kids together to share some kind of account, but I do not think blanket statement everybody needs to share money.
No, absolutely not. I'm a big fan of the 3 accounts, okay?
What are the
You
3?
are allowed to have more than one.
Yeah.
So you have one that you share as a couple for shared finances. You have an account for each individual. So that's 3 accounts, right? And I feel like the issue when you keep the money separate, it becomes an issue of trusting your partner, right? Like, are they doing what they say? You have no way to be snooping in their account unless, you know, they give you a password and they're okay with that. But if you have a shared account, suddenly you start getting into fights about who's spending money on what, right?
Yeah.
And then I, of course, have read in the past that you really should have the liberty as an individual to spend your money. But you in the couple need to have like an arrangement of what amount is okay. Like if I spend $25, I don't got to talk to you. If I spend $50, I don't got to talk to you. But if we're talking about spending $100, maybe we got to have a conversation.
That's
you know?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big passionate about finances, you know.
Me too.
All right, so I'm sure most of us skipping as a kid, you know, that probably felt second nature. But the big question now is, could we do this today? This is part of a viral trend on TikTok. A bunch of people super confident that they are able to skip, but then they try it, of course, on camera, and they can't. So of course we had to
Okay,
put
I'm gonna
ourselves to
give
test.
this my best shot. As a mom, I better not mess this up.
You're so cute, Mireya.
And in heels, baby.
Yeah. See, I did it before I put on a dress or heels because I was a little bit worried about that. Let's check out mine.
Try not to overthink the whole skipping thing, but let's give it a go, okay? Well, I feel like mine's a little dorky. It's a little bit like country. Okay, we can skip. I can skip.
I was worried because you're right by the staircase. Don't skip backwards.
I know, I am known. I am a little accident prone around here. Yeah, not too bad. We're actually going to ask one of our crew members to try it out. He doesn't know this is happening though. Colin, get on over here and try to skip.
Can you skip?
He's
Okay.
taking off the headset. Come on in here. Give us your best skip.
Gotta skip. Oh, okay.
You got to skip. Now, do you skip in your free time?
We didn't have music. We didn't have this luxury.
Oh, okay. He does not
have a
skip
microphone.
in his free time. Okay. So he's not mic'd right now, but we can see if he could skip.
Ready?
So.
3, 2, 1. Let's see it.
Yeah, that's a good skip.
I feel like yours was much more mild than ours. We were
Yeah,
both doing the
we had the big
arms there.
We did have big arms.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think we can all skip. We're okay. We're
Yeah.
in the clear here.
Thank goodness.
On that note, coming up next on Studio 13 Live, it is time to check in with TMZ.
Yeah, we're learning Amazon creator Jeff Bezos is now engaged. Who he's going to marry, that's coming up next. It is time to take a look at what is poppin' in celebrity news.
And for that, we are bringing in TMZ's Jacob Wasserman. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you, friend. So the creator of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is engaged. What do we know about the engagement and his fiance?
So we know that they got engaged on Monday, but what's interesting now is we were able to kind of put some of the latest paparazzi photos together, and now we have a better idea of when and where this happened. So this actually, the proposal took place just a few weeks ago, and it happened while the two of them were in Mallorca or Ibiza. That's where they were before they headed off to the Cannes Film Festival where they are now. And it's interesting because while they've been around so many people, we're being told that they actually had an intimate moment, just the two of them. This was not on Jeff Bezos' $500 million boat. This was actually on land where I guess they had a nice private moment. But yes, they've been the talk of the town in Cannes. And we saw photos, of course, of Lauren showing off her 20-carat diamond ring. Just beautiful. And it's a really exciting time to be Sanchezos. Is what we're calling them now.
I'm sorry, I'm still not over that cost of his boat that you just said. That is like half, or that was double the cost of the home that Beyonce and Jay-Z just bought.
That's crazy.
For $200 million, which
Yeah.
is the second most expensive home in America. His boat is $500 million.
That kind of money
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Like, it's just a lot.
I was just excited to get a paddleboard.
I'm trying to imagine walking around with a 20-carat ring.
Oh my gosh.
She's going to have back problems. All right, Jacob. Well, we have a very special piece of Star Wars history that is hitting the auction block. Tell us about this one.
This is Carrie Fisher's infamous Princess Leia costume, which was in episode 4 of Star Wars, filmed in the late 1970s. And what's interesting, though, again, we're talking about people with deep pockets, is this is going up for auction, but you're going to have a lot of money because it is valued at around $1 to $2 million. So calling out to all rich Star Wars fans who might be interested in that. This auction also has some pretty cool film memorabilia, too. The one that I found most interesting, just because I'm a Harry Potter guy, was that Daniel Radcliffe's costume from the Harry Potter movies. It's being put up for auction, but that's way cheaper. It's $75,000, so maybe a little bit more affordable. Yeah.
Wow. I feel like, because you know how in LA, like ArcLight and some of the other theaters will have the costumes and you can like walk by them and see them. I feel like they should just kind of do that and like spread them out among like AMC theaters and other different theaters and other places too, because that would be really cool to go to the movies and see costumes here.
An idea.
An idea.
Jacob, thank you so much for joining us today. And don't forget, you can catch TMZ right here on Fox 13. Weekdays at 7 p.m. and still ahead. We are just a weeks away from Pride Month.
Yeah, so next we are learning to make some Pride-themed drinks from the Fairmont Olympic Hotel. We'll be right back.
Don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make.
It is time for Seattle Sips, where we check out some amazing drinks in our area.
Yeah, today we are joined by Rus Yasinoff, the head of the beverage program at the Fairmont Olympic Hotel. We're talking about drinks for Pride Month, and I just have to say before we get started, we had a blast at your drag brunch a couple months ago. That was so much fun. And you've got a whole Pride menu, so talk to us about some of these drinks.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining us the last time around. We've got a full menu for across our venues, actually. So a cocktail in each venue, the George, the Olympic Bar, Founders Club, as well as Shucker's Restaurant. And this menu is created by our talented team. And all the cocktails are quite summery, they're approachable, and really, really fun.
Oh, those are all really great things. All right. And on top of being just a great place to hang and the amazing drinks and food, you are donating a part of every drink you sell to Boucher House. So tell us about the organization.
Yeah, the Virginia Masons Bailey Boucher House is a fantastic organization that kind of supports the community, and we're really, really happy to partner with them. Not the first time and not the last time, and donate some of the proceeds from all these drinks. So the key here is volume. So come try our Pride menu.
Good way to give back.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get started on this first drink, Harvey's Hemingway. Talk to us about the inspiration behind it too.
Yeah, so this drink was created by our George head bartender Todd Wang, and pays homage to Harvey Milk, and then it's a twist on a Hemingway daiquiri, hence the grapefruit juice, and it's really summery and approachable, and I think people are really gonna like it.
That's great. So what goes into it?
Absolutely. Let's start with some bitters. These are classic Angostura bitters with some Caribbean flavor. Now we're talking about summer, right? So we've got some Velvet Falernum. Which is a rum-based liqueur traditionally used in tiki cocktails.
Very fun. Cool. We're going to have a little bit of a beachy vibe
That's
there.
right. That's right. And then our Ketel One grapefruit and rose botanical vodka.
Yum. I love that bottle too.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. And now, while you're working on this, talk to us about the importance of having a very varied and changing drink menu.
Absolutely. I mean, we cater to a wide variety of clientele at the hotel, so we ultimately need to have something pretty much for a little bit for everybody, but ultimately also at the highest quality, and we have to keep the guests keep on coming back and really engage in the products that we have.
Refresh
so
it a little bit, huh?
this is absolutely, and this is definitely key.
Yeah. Wonderful. So you added some grapefruit juice.
We've got some grapefruit juice. We've got some lemon juice. We have the Ketel One grapefruit and rose, and we've got the Velvet Falernum. So it's, like I said, twist on a Hemingway daiquiri. a very poetic cocktail, and pays homage to Harvey Milk.
Great.
Which is wonderful.
You know, I was surprised to learn that Hemingway liked daiquiris.
His favorite drink?
He seems just like such a gruff, you know, man. I would not expect this, but I love it.
Yeah,
Wonderful. All
absolutely.
right, let's get this shaken.
Absolutely.
I always love to see the different shaking styles, you know? Got a little elbow and shoulder shimmy.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know,
Dance moves here.
sometimes you could do a little one-handed.
That's a first. That's a first. Okay. Gotta be confident to do that one. I would not be.
I know. So do you work on your shaking style?
In the mirror every day.
Yeah, it's very important. All right, so you're gonna give these a pour. Straining it.
Beautiful.
And what are you straining out here?
So we just want to capture all the little ice chips so your cocktail doesn't get too diluted. So
Okay.
And the color is also beautiful.
it's a little pinkish color.
And tell me about, as you're kind of getting this one ready, tell us about the new summertime cocktail menu.
The summertime cocktail menu that we just recently launched in the Olympic Bar is absolutely fantastic. It was made by our two lead bartenders for the Olympic Bar, John and Vincenzo, and it's really focusing on fruitier flavors and refreshing characteristics of cocktails that we wouldn't necessarily always use, except for this summer month. It's really representative.
Wonderful. All right, let's
our
jump
lobby
into
bar.
the
Yeah.
other drink because we do have about a minute and a half left. So this is speed.
Speed,
Speed
gotcha.
round. This drink
Speed
is
round.
so good. It's so easy to drink. I love all the grapefruit.
Ooh, I love this.
So our next cocktail here is called Normandy Park, representative very much of the Normandy Park neighborhood just south of Seattle. So this cocktail will very much be Seattle in a drink.
I love that.
Seattle in a drink.
Seattle
That's
in a
fabulous.
drink,
And as you're making that one, tell us about some of the Pride Month events you have going on.
We got some great events coming up. The third edition of the Big O Drag Brunch on
Recommend.
June. That'll be on June 11th, so highly recommend you join. We'll see you there, right? And then obviously our Pride cocktail menu in each of our venues, which will definitely be a big, big highlight.
Ooh. Is it going to be rainbow colored?
Perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
There-
Maybe still working on it.
There will be a rainbow-colored 1,000-layer cake.
Oh, that
in
would be
the
so
George.
fun.
That sounds like it's calling my name.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, all right, we're gonna give these a try here very soon. And it looks so refreshing as well.
Yes.
All
And
right,
you're chopping it with a little more bubbly?
A
Little
little
more.
more bubbly.
Champagne.
All right, beautiful. And we do want to thank you so much for coming. We do have more information on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. And as we sip these up, I know they're going to be delicious. It's all stuff I like. I want to tell you that up next, we have an introduction to Grays Craze.
Yeah, so this is a new charcuterie business in Bellevue. They are showing off some of their boards and boxes, and they're telling us how to make ours look good at home. We'll be right back.
This is delicious.
I'm gonna make your day.
Summer is sneaking up on us, and we might be interested in maybe some charcuterie boards for our next get-together.
Oh yes, Grays Craze. They're a new business to Western Washington. They're located in Bellevue. And joining us now to talk all about it, Melanie Bard, the franchise's owner. Hi.
Thank you for having me.
You brought a lot of beautiful things for us to look at. Yes, and you offer so many different boards and boxes as well. Some grab-and-go options you were telling us about as well. Tell us about it.
You can pop in. Well, I'm going to introduce the different boards. This large one is our Gone Crazy Classic board.
Wow.
They're kind of a mouthful trying to say them all. Gone Crazy Classic. And it's a variety of meats, cheeses, our homemade dips, fruits, the chocolate's out of this world.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Can I try a piece?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Have some. And that's right there. I have it presented in a large board. This here is our springtime board, and that's our seasonal board. And it has a roasted beet hummus in the middle. The first one has a regular hummus, and it has the meats, the cheeses, the nuts, the fruits, the vegetables. Right here is our medium board, and it has it's a vegetarian, and it's all vegetables. So yeah. Nice. So if you have somebody that just wants to have a vegetable board, it's like a salad in a board.
Yeah,
so it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then here we have, it's called the Lone Grazer. It's for 1 or 2. And we make our house-made pickles. These are Parmesan crisps.
Ooh,
so there's no carbs in this board.
Oh my
and
gosh.
this goes really well with, that's a cottage cheese dill dip over there. That's so good. And then this is a Grabbin' Grays. And this is our sweetened Grazy. And then we have these cute little charcuterie cups.
My favorite.
Yes,
My favorite.
And that's for a single. And then we also sell gift cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys do it all.
Yeah.
And I hear you're going to be teaching us how to take our boards to the next level. What are you showing us how to do?
Well, today we're going to show you how to make these little
Roses.
like cheese
roses,
roses. This is a smaller one I made, but we're going to make the larger one. They're really, really simple to make. You just, one thing you want to make sure that your cheese is warmed up a bit.
So
if it's
room temperature?
Room temperature is perfect, but not too
But don't
hot.
melt it.
Yeah, not like a grilled cheese or anything like that.
Yes.
So we're going to take our cup.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to take the first piece of cheese and we'll place it in our cup.
With the little moon part up.
Yeah, the moon part up.
Okay.
And then you'll take a second piece of cheese and kind of put it a little bit off, about 3/4 of the way.
Overlap a little bit.
Overlap a
Okay.
bit. And then we'll take a third piece and put it like that.
Okay.
And then set your cup down.
Beautiful.
And in here, we're going to roll. You're going to start rolling your cheese like
All right.
this.
Roll the cheese.
And then it's going to kind of blossom out a little bit. And then you keep doing that in the same way, about 3/4 of the way around.
Okay.
You put another one in.
Beautiful. So
This
it
is
sounds
great.
like you just need some patience when you're building these out.
And you can make
What's
it like,
that, Mireya? What is patience?
like this one. I put probably 10 different.
Wow.
But these
And
little
do you-
cups, that's like the trick, right? Having a little
Yeah,
cup.
and you can use a
perfect
wine
little round
glass, or you could use a little souffle cup that you have at home, maybe. And you just keep rolling and rolling. And then after I make them, I put them in the fridge and let them chill so they're hard. And then you pop them out of the cup, and then you can see like the salami roses. There's a rose over there.
Yeah. How come yours looks so much prettier than mine, though?
Oh, yours is beautiful. Yours looks more like a lily.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
I
you were
just
trying to
changed
do.
the flower.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I feel like
Happy
we need
accident.
to
see?
tighten our rolls, maybe.
No, but see, I like it like
it.
that because then they're all different. It looks more like real roses.
Yeah,
And then you
I'm
can
very
also
proud.
use different kinds of cheeses. You could use a cheddar and a Swiss or a provolone or different kinds, and it gives it different color and that. So
That's so
yeah.
cool.
Beautiful.
Thanks for teaching us. That
No.
was fun. Yours turned out pretty good, Mireya. I don't know how you got
Thanks.
the little inside part. So
I was like really trying to roll it up,
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
I just
So,
kind of jammed it in
great
there.
job.
Yeah, I think you all did a great job.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And what else are we going to
so
practice today?
the other thing we're going to make is, some people call it a river on the board, a meat river, which rolling down the river here. So over on the
that.
Gone Crazy board, you can see there's a river over there, and there's one over by the carrots, and they're so simple to make.
Okay.
And this also, you can use one type of meat, or you can use 2 or 3 to give it, a little bit of depth and make it a little bit fancier.
Yeah.
But all you do is fold your salami in half, or whatever kind of meat you're using. Fold it again, so it's like a little triangle.
I'm going to try some more of these dips while you guys are doing that.
Yes.
And then you take your next piece, same thing, fold it. But then when you line it up, see, it starts making it look like a river.
Yes. Okay.
And you can also
but opposite like that. Okay.
yeah, perfect.
Yes, beautiful.
So you can also interlock them like this. This looks really cool if you use 2 kinds of meat, because
Oh,
it
I
makes it
see.
look like a infinity.
Beautiful. Now I have to know, what is your favorite item on a charcuterie board?
I would probably have to say, gosh, I love that cottage cheese dill dip. I now eat it on my toast in the morning with an egg.
I love it.
Yeah.
I bet you discovered so much yummy stuff.
Oh, it is. And it's funny because I thought I'd be eating so much meat and cheese, but I actually tend to lean towards the vegetables.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
that. Anything
Yeah.
to eat a little more veggies,
Yeah.
honestly, you know?
These dips are really good.
And I think I already said that, but they're all house made. This dip here is a lemon dill mayo. We have a cranberry orange. That's an everything dip. Raspberry jam, my favorite, the cottage cheese gel, roasted red pepper, and then we have the beet, and then the regular hummus.
Amazing. And the people who make these boards and boxes have a pretty
beautiful.
fun name, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
Graysologist?
Yes, they're a Graysologist. Yeah,
I love that.
What grade do I get on my meat river?
I think beautiful. And see, I do the same thing. Put that in the fridge, let it chill, and then when you set it in there, it doesn't expand.
Sorry.
Look at that.
Yeah,
there it
is.
You did better than I did.
Oh,
These are
that's
beautiful
very
boards.
generous.
Yes.
Thank you
Fun
so much.
business.
Yes. We want to, again, thank you so much for joining us today. And we do have more information on Grays Craze available on our website, fox13cl.com/studio13live.
Yes, and coming up, we're going to be talking about this Netflix password crackdown because it is finally here.
Oh boy, what you'll need to do if you do actually share an account with somebody that does not live with you, that's coming up.
All around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.
Look, we don't want to judge anybody around here, right? But if you have been using somebody else's password to watch Netflix, well, the time has come. You can't just keep doing that for free skis, okay? Netflix is starting to crack down on password sharing, and they have some new rules. So according to those rules, if you have an account, it's only meant to be shared, if you will, with the people that live in your house with you, so you can have like those little separate accounts. But if you have the standard plan, you can add an extra person that lives somewhere else for $8 a month, $7.99. If you have a premium plan, you can add 2 extra people in separate households for another $7.99 each. Question is, how are they gonna know? You have that answer, Carly.
I mean, I was just gonna say that, like, I feel like Netflix does have the best content of any streaming service that's out there. Like, HBO comes out with some really good shows, but I feel like of any of the streaming services that you could get rid of, like, Netflix has the most content on there across all the genres, reality, movies, TV shows. So I don't want this to happen. We've known that it was gonna happen for such a long time.
I know.
We've been talking about it for months. It's finally here. Now I feel like we just have to see what's going to happen next.
Yes, and I did hear, you know, before the show we were chatting that VPNs will be what tattles on you, essentially.
Really? What tattles on you?
Well, that's how they're going to be able to tell.
Oh.
Yeah, you told me that. What is happening?
No, I didn't. IP addresses.
Oh, IP addresses.
Yeah.
Okay, not VPNs.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it wrong. I was like, Carly, we had this talk.
No, IP addresses will probably be what happens.
Oh, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. IP addresses. So that's going to be what tattles on you. But I guess the time has come. So you'll have to decide, like you said, if it's a streaming service that you like, then maybe you got to pony up the money.
Yeah.
Will you do that?
Yeah.
All right. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, a new report says that Gen Zers are ditching credit cards for cash. Do you carry around cash?
A little bit, yeah, but it's annoying to have to like stock up on that. I really only do it when I do cash back at like Trader Joe's or Target or something like that.
Okay,
Never go to, like, the ATM.
Otherwise, it's kind of tough. Well, these young adults are turning to a new trend. Okay, first of all, it is a new trend, but it's also a very old trend a la Gen Z fashion as well. Okay, cash stuffing. That means that people are setting aside cash for expenses. They usually put it in little envelopes for groceries, vacations, entertainment, and more than half of Gen Zers say that they are doing this. The reason they're doing this is because it's gone viral on social media once again. And Gen Z says that they use, you know, TikTok and other social media services to take financial advice, which can be great, but is also super dangerous.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I feel like it's going to be like everything else where they're like, we're inventing it. It is the first time anyone has ever done this. Like, so obsessed with the 90s and all the past decades. So go ahead. I have heard before, though, if you're using cash to pay for purchases, you spend less money in general because you physically see and feel that money leaving your wallet. So it could be good if you're trying to save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, an incredible story of perseverance after the first double above-the-knee amputee successfully climbed Mount Everest. Harry Buddha Mega served in the British Army for 15 years before becoming medically discharged. He lost both legs while serving in Afghanistan more than a decade ago. And last week, he reached the peak of the world's highest mountain.
How did I felt standing on top of the world? It was amazing.
That is amazing. He ran out of oxygen at one point. He battled bad weather before him. Nepal's government had actually a ban on disabled people climbing high mountains. He actually contested the law, he won the battle, and that went all the way to the country's Supreme Court.
Wow.
How incredible is that?
It's so impressive and really a testament to what a human being can do.
Absolutely, that's amazing. And he changed laws too, so he's really opening the door for so many people who can do this in the future too. That's amazing.
Here's another fun story for you. Carly and I both animal lovers here, but some animals maybe don't love us so much, okay? So have you ever wondered what animals at the zoo prefer visitors? A new study out of England has figured this one out. Turns out that animals that really like seeing people around the most are elephants. They were more active and seemed a lot less bored when they saw groups of people were around. But other animals enjoy our company too. They are penguins and cheetahs and even some cockatoos. As for the ones that say thanks but no thanks, ostriches are on that list. And you know what, ostriches, feelings mutual, okay? I don't want to be around.
I'm like not that surprised that the ostriches are not a fan, because they just kind of have that vibe, you know?
Yeah.
I could see that too. You know what the friendliest animal that I've ever seen, like at a place like that, actually at an aquarium? A beluga whale. They're the cutest. They look like they have a little smile on their face. They're incredibly intelligent. They're so friendly. I love a beluga whale. I know it's not at a zoo, it's at an aquarium, but like adjacent, right? Yeah.
I thought you were going to say a goat. You made friends with some goats too.
Goats have really been growing on me. I feel like I've spent more time with goats in this last year than ever before. All right, Peloton is rebranding with inclusive as a top priority. So Peloton's dropping its identity as a luxury exercise bike company and focusing on being a health company for everyone. The company is releasing a new marketing plan with updated pricing for memberships ranging from $12.99 to $24 a month. The brand wants to make sure that everybody can use their equipment no matter what their fitness level is. I feel like this is pretty popular, right? People, you know, these items that seem so out of touch or out of reach for so many people, and then it becomes like something that just everybody has. Even like the iPhone felt like that at one point.
It did.
I remember way back in the day, someone got that had the very first one in like 2008, and we were like, can we touch it? What is it? Oh my goodness. And now couldn't live without it. So I'm not that surprised. You're a Peloton user. How do you feel about this?
I am, and I got my Peloton like a lot of people did during the pandemic. I have to say that that initial sort of like investment feels intense, but even if you have an affordable gym membership, you're spending more in a year. And that was kind of what it was for me to get this item. Of course, you're also paying for the membership of the classes, but I guess I saw it as an item that I was privileged to be able to purchase, but I didn't necessarily see it as a luxury item per se. It's just something that you might need to save for.
Yeah.
But I think that I like the idea of inclusivity and you know, they even have the ability to sell you a less expensive membership if you only want the classes, if you happen to have your own bike. And I know that a lot of people did take advantage of that. They bought an in-house bike that cost like, I don't know, a fraction of the cost, maybe
$150.
Yeah, a lot less expensive. I've seen them for as low as that to about $500, which is less expensive than the bike itself. So yeah.
Yeah, cheers to that. I know they cut a lot of jobs during the pandemic. They cut like 1,300 jobs, or sorry, after the pandemic this last year. So, you know, it makes sense. They're trying everything, and we'll see what will happen in the next couple of months. All right, stick with us. We will be right back after the break. But actually, before that, we're gonna talk about Lego bricks.
All right, are we talking about the Lego bricks
or no?
I think we should. We're good. All right, we'll be right back.
It is time for Emerald Eats, and today we are celebrating National Burger Month.
What a great month,
right?
Right? Yeah. Okay, so today we are joined by Luis Hernandez and Rodney Padilla with Red Robin. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
And this spread, this is amazing. You guys are known, of course, for your signature burgers and your very first location here in Seattle. Talk to me about that.
Right, we started in 1969 at the university, very close to here. But we still have several ones around the Seattle area.
Yeah.
Up to 26 now, I believe.
I believe so, around 20, yeah. I'm here in Northgate, very close to here. And
I'm all the way up in beautiful Bellingham.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's
Wow.
wonderful. And what are we doing to celebrate National Burger Month here at Red Robin?
So we are doing pretty much the same thing we do every day
Yeah,
in our world. But on the 28th, all of our Royalty Rewards members will get buy one, get one half off. And we'll be celebrating at every location.
Okay. What does it take to become a Royalty Rewards member?
So you just need a birthday.
Okay.
And once
got
you
one of
have a
those.
birthday, you're set. You meet all the criteria.
Okay.
You just hop on redrobin.com or
Okay.
download the app, and you can sign up right on there.
Nice. You get like coupons and stuff like that if
Yep,
you're
a
a
lot of
rewards member.
special offers,
Hot tip.
free items.
And when I was in college, I would eat Red Robin like at least every week, maybe more often than that too. Like my friends and I would always go there. I'm from a really small town where we didn't have like access to Red Robin, so it was very exciting. You know, I would have
Awesome.
definitely benefited from all of that.
And
So
these burgers will like keep you full all day. It kind
Oh
of
my
looks
gosh,
like.
yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys have a lot of amazing food set out here, but I hear that somebody is going to play chef today. So what are we making?
put me to work.
Yeah,
I'm
we are.
ready for it.
So
Let's
up
do
to you.
it. Yeah, please do. What are we
So
making?
We are gonna make a impossible burger.
Love
so
it.
we have several options for all our guests. Some guests don't like to eat meat, so we have, and they can customize almost every single item.
I appreciate
And
that.
so we're gonna make it.
Okay, I love it. Let's do it.
Go
What's
ahead.
the first step?
So you're gonna grab the bun.
Okay. Grab that bun, hun.
Yeah.
What's
So,
next?
We have different ingredients, and but we're gonna put mayonnaise on the
Okay.
bottom.
Do I use this little spatula right here?
please.
Okay, very nice. And do you think it's better to put it on the bottom or the top of the bun?
We use it in the bottom.
On the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
these are like good burger tips right here. Okay.
Wait, is that the bottom? Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like,
the
how
bottom.
big
Yes,
is that?
it
I
is.
got the bottom bun, girl. Okay.
Perfect.
What's another good sauce I should be putting on here?
Relish, guacamole.
Ooh, I'm going guac.
Very nice.
I love me some guac. If
You
guac
can put
is
it
an
in
option.
the top one. So
Oh, on the
we can
top.
Mix it. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Don't
One
be
on
afraid
each.
to get creative.
Got it. I love me some guac.
And guests are able to decide exactly what they want on their burgers.
Anything you can imagine,
Yeah.
we can build it.
Good tips there.
You can add pickles if you like.
Okay. I usually don't do the pickles.
perfect.
Do we do burger next on top of the mayo?
Yes, if you don't like any of that, you like
Oh,
onions?
I like all this stuff
Oh,
too.
perfect.
Yeah. Underneath the patty.
I recommend the onions under.
Under.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I thought everything went on top of the patty. But I will take it and I will learn from the pros here.
Now you can put the patty on.
Okay, patty on. And
Now
then a little
We do the tomatoes on top of it?
tomatoes. I'm here for that.
Perfect.
Great. Do we do two? How many do we do?
We do two.
You
Two,
do whatever
okay.
you want, I think.
Yeah,
is
yes,
what it
if you
is.
want more, you
Yeah.
can do more.
Okay.
And then we lettuce.
Okay, little lettuce on there. Do we do any of the seasoning on the burger, or is that strictly for fries?
It was already seasoning.
Oh,
and you
okay.
can.
Seasoned beautifully. All right. Should I give this a little
Perfect.
taste now?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I'm going in.
Oh, she's brave, y'all. On TV and everything, and it looks delicious.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I took a really big bite there.
There we go.
Wonderful. Now, while you're
So
munching
good.
on that, why don't you guys tell us about some of the other menu items that you have? I see a salad here and this very sexy onion
Yes.
ring tower, which
Yeah.
I'm
We gotta
very
get in on
into.
this,
Yes,
right?
yes.
You cannot visit Red Robin without having the onion ring tower. So there is a smaller version, but we don't need that.
What are
We
the
want-
sauces? I
so
picked
that
this white one.
Ranch.
Okay.
So that's made from scratch
Winner.
ranch. And then you have the onion ring sauce is a creamy campfire.
Creamy campfire. What's
That's
this into
the
that?
popular one. That's what everyone wants.
That ranch, as a former Texan,
Yeah.
A+ on the ranch. I love
What's
it.
in the creamy campfire sauce?
So that it's barbecue and mayo based.
Okay.
There's a few other
I like
things in
that.
there, but
Okay. Some secrets.
That's really good.
Yes.
Your seasoning has just been so good since forever. My mom has it. She makes her own French fries, and she puts the Red Robin
Adds it
seasoning
to
on
it?
it all the
That's
time, and
awesome.
they're so delicious. It's so
that.
good. 'Cause like I said, where I'm from, there's no Red Robins around, so you got to bring the seasoning to us.
Tell us a little more about your salads.
yeah. So this is the avocado salad. Egg, avocado, bacon, croutons, blue cheese, tomatoes. And a seared chicken breast. We also have a really good Southwest chicken salad if you like a little bit spicier. It's got a really good salsa ranch. fried jalapeno coins, cheese, corn. Bunch of good stuff on that salad. If you're looking for just a little light pick-me-up for lunch, simple chicken salad, you can't go wrong with that. It's just your basic grilled chicken salad. That's
great. Okay, but we got to know what makes an excellent burger to you first. You got to answer too.
To me first? So in my opinion, I know everyone says this, but great food is meant to bring people together. So friends and family, no matter what the burger is, that's what makes it great for me.
Okay.
And really the seasoning.
Yeah, the seasoning.
And once you think you have enough, add a little more.
Beautiful.
How are you going to top that?
Friends
and family.
What's better? Yes, it's difficult, but I say if you cook a juicy burger, and I have to agree with him, the seasoning.
Yeah.
The seasoning is our key.
It definitely is. And what about fries? I mean, what's the secret to getting the fries just right?
I will say the clean oil every day.
Okay.
And our seasoning again.
Yeah, it's all about the seasoning.
It's all about our seasoning.
Okay, Carly, what makes a perfect burger for you? You can't say something nice. It has to be food related.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of my answer too. I would say feeling really good with the people that you're around. All the friends, the family. I'm gonna copy your answer a little bit. And like freshness. And, and the bun too. I feel like I've had a burger on like bread in a pinch, and that is not the same situation. Like, you gotta have a good like brioche bun. Yeah. What about you?
Okay, you guys are all very sweet, but the right answer is a toasted bun, yellow cheese, and a purple onion. That's the right answer.
It is.
That's what makes it good. I mean, the meat can't be bad, right? But like, I love that. To like, the burger's like nice and crunchy. I love it.
We're all ready to celebrate National Burger Month. Thank you so much, guys. This has been great.
Yeah. Thank
so
you very much.
delicious. Yeah.
All right, we've had a blast with you today. Have a
See you
great
tomorrow.
Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna